The sharp crack of the slap echoed through the first-class cabin, freezing every passenger mid-conversation. Amari Brooks sat motionless, the sting burning across his cheek, his braided hair falling slightly over his stunned eyes. His hoodie, marked with the discreet logo of Skyline Holdings, went unnoticed by most, but not for long. Across from him, Sophia Clark, the senior flight attendant, smirked, adjusting her navy scarf. "Entitlement doesn't come with your skin color, sir," she whispered coldly, loud enough for nearby passengers to hear. A murmur of discomfort rippled through the rows, but no one intervened. Amari's fingers brushed the phone in his pocket. His father's name, Justice Brooks, chairman, sat at the top of his contact list. But what happened next, no one saw coming. Amari's heart pounded, but his face stayed still as stone. He didn't raise his voice. He didn't protest. He simply pulled out his phone, recording Sophia as she strutted toward the galley, heels clicking with self-satisfaction. Around him, judgmental whispers grew louder. "He probably snuck into first class," sneered a man across the aisle. "Charity upgrade, typical," muttered another. Amari's jaw tightened, but he stayed silent. His mission wasn't personal, it was business. His father had placed him on this Altera Air flight for a reason, to observe how the airline treated passengers like him, ahead of Skyline Holdings' acquisition of several major terminals. But now, this was no longer about observation. It was personal. And the entire plane was about to find out. The captain's voice broke through the speakers, oddly tense. "Ladies and gentlemen, due to an unexpected directive, we'll be diverting to Jackson International Airport. Please remain seated." Passengers exchanged confused glances. Sophia's smile faded. Moments later, a discreet message lit up on her crew monitor. Her eyes darted to Amari's seat, 2A. "Brooks," she muttered, her throat tightening. A junior attendant whispered urgently, "Check the manifest." "Oh my God. Brooks, as in Justice Brooks?" Sophia's face drained of color. Justice Brooks wasn't just the chairman of Skyline Holdings. His company controlled over 70% of Jackson International's operations. The same airport they were now being forced to land at. And Amari? He sat quietly, watching everything unfold. The plane touched down with a rough jolt at Jackson International, taxiing not to the terminal, but to a remote tarmac surrounded by black SUVs and airport security. "Everyone remain seated," the captain announced, voice tight. Doors hissed open. 2 uniformed officials stepped on board, followed by a third, Justice Brooks himself. His towering frame, tailored suit, and piercing gaze silenced the entire cabin. Sophia froze, eyes wide. "Sir. I didn't know." "You didn't need to know," Justice interrupted coolly. His eyes drifted to Amari's reddened cheek. "Escort the crew off this plane," he ordered the officials. Immediately. Passengers watched, stunned, as Sophia and the crew were led away. The whispers stopped. Inside the private terminal, media swarmed outside, but Justice remained composed. Amari stood beside him, silent but steady. Airport executives fumbled over apologies as security footage played on a monitor, the slap, the remarks, the humiliation. Justice's voice never rose. "This isn't about my son. It's about every passenger who looks like him, and gets treated as less." The CEO of Altera Air, Blake Henderson, appeared via video call, pale and sweating. We'd like to handle this quietly." Amari finally spoke, calm and sharp. "There's nothing quiet about racism at 30,000 feet. Weeks later, Sophia was dismissed. Altera's leadership crumbled under investigation. And as Amari boarded a new flight, the attendant smiled softly. "Welcome aboard, Mr. Brooks." This time, dignity flew first class. Amari Brooks didn't raise his voice. He didn't retaliate. He let the truth, and quiet strength, speak for itself. Sometimes, the loudest statement is made through dignity and patience. If you believe in standing up to injustice, subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments below.